All right, we have a bullish call in the healthcare space. Bristol-Myers upgraded today to a buy at Guggenheim. The firm citing attractive risk reward. It's our call of the day. Jenny Harrington, you own it, about a 3% yielder.
Right. This is an interesting one. So we didn't actually buy Bristol-Myers directly. We owned Celgene, and then when Bristol-Myers bought Celgene, we took a peek at that. We loved the story so much at that point that we actually increased our position in Bristol. One of the things that I think is so interesting here is you have a stock right now trading at about an 8 times multiple. Meanwhile, they should have about 18% earnings growth next year as the synergies continue to kick in with Celgene. And if you look at their peers, many of their peers are trading 14, 16, 18 times earnings and not even growing nearly as fast as that. One other thing, after 2021, when earnings start to tame, get more reasonable, they'll be growing in about the 8% range. So the upgrade here is really based mostly on one drug. And the reason we love Bristol-Myers is because they're the leader in a lot of cardiac drugs, a lot of cancer drugs, and we look at it as just a really robust portfolio, an excellent management team who does smart things like buying Celgene. So you've got cheap, you've got a nice yield, you've got decent earnings growth ahead, you've got an awesome portfolio of drugs. So yeah, great upgrade. Thank you.
John, you though prefer Abbott over Bristol. Why don't you tell us why?
Well, it's the one that I had seen on that big dip that it had, Scott, when they were cutting back and all of a sudden analysts cut targets and things, and the stock fell rather dramatically. I'm sure at some point Bristol may have done the same, Scott, but this one was a buy for me because of that. And then as I was just able to keep selling calls as it rallied, it's been a great stock to hold on to. So I've not been tempted to switch horses in the middle of the stream, Scott. I like this one, Abbott, going forward because of the earnings that they have that are solid and strong, because of the pipeline, and because of what they're doing in terms of either treatments and or vaccines. So I'm not against Bristol, but I happen to get on this one, and I'm sticking with it.
You think there's better elsewhere also, Joe? I mean, including Abbott, but just better opportunities to deliver alpha away from Bristol.
Yeah, to deliver alpha and seeing really signs of growth. Abbott and Eli Lilly, those are the two names that I own. I thought Jenny's comments were very thoughtful, and I agree with them, and also the call. But understand, listen, Scott, 2020, it's, the Robin Hood trader year. Bristol-Myers is not screening high on the list for Robin Hood traders. There's something about just the characteristics of the stock that just doesn't align with the environment that we're in right now.
That's how you're buying stocks now? You're looking at what's screening high on Robinhood, Joe?
No, not what alpha generation opportunity, and that certainly aligns with Robinhood traders. You're looking, how can I generate alpha in this environment? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think for the better part of the last 6 or 7 months, since the lows in March, Bristol-Myers has traded between 55 and 65. I think it's priced at 61 as we're speaking now. So that's not much alpha generation opportunity for me.
All right, Jenny, I'll give you the last word on this.
Thank you. So just taking Lilly for an example, you've got Lilly that's trading at 18 times earnings and has 10% earnings growth coming into 2021. So to me, if there's alpha generation to be had, even the Robin Hooders, if that's who we're looking to, might at some point say, hey, the relative valuation is really wide here. This thing, Lilly has already performed. Let's not say that past performance is a guarantee of future returns. Let's look for something new and fresh. And I think that the money could swing into Bristol-Myers. It should.
All right, we will see. We'll see what happens. Good conversation.